welcome back to the Shayne and I Show. My name is Shayne.
My name's Max. Jackalopes or Pack-a-Flokes?
Jackalope? What the fuck is a jackalope?
I don't know. It's part antelope, part jackrabbit. It's a jackalope.
Are they real?
I'm going to let you answer that question yourself.
Anyway, this is the podcast about nothing.
That makes you think of something.
And hey, we got a new month. This will be coming out probably the beginning of November. But hey, we're getting closer to being a bi-weekly-ish podcast again.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying.
You know, we ebb and flow.
You know.
Yeah.
Once a month, twice a month. Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is. And that's all right.
Yeah.
If you want to check out any of our sponsors or you want to check out anything about the podcast, you can go to our website, www.ShayneandIShow.com.
ShayneandIShow.com.
It has all our information on there about our episodes, sponsorships, and if you want to sign up for emails, you can and get a little notification when these episodes come out.
Yep.
It's easy to do. There's also an icon that comes up. I've checked it. I know how to do it. A little microphone thing comes up. You could leave us a voice message.
Do it.
Leave us a voice message.
Leave it.
Babble what you want to babble. Talk some shit. Do what you want to do.
Yeah. Or we'll listen.
And we'll listen, and maybe we'll comment on it, and maybe we'll play it during an episode.
Yeah. Depending on what it is.
Yeah, depending.
There's a definite depending on that one. you can't just write a blank check to the public.
You
like
can't
that.
just leave a voice message saying how much of assholes we are.
Yeah. No N-bombs, please. Just, just keep it to reasonable social norms.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
So, last episode, we were talking kind of about shushers, pet peeves,
Yep.
so to speak, passive-aggressive behavior, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about it a little more recently.
Mm-hmm.
Note leavers. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
I in this context, I do. Because there are different.
I'm not talking like I love you notes.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
I hope you have a good day notes.
Yeah. Or please let the dog out when you get home or
turn
whatever.
I'm talking about passive aggressive, like somebody like you have a roommate or something and you go to the bathroom and there's a note on the toilet that says clean the toilet.
Yeah. Next time, don't park here.
Yeah. Next time, don't park. Yeah. That kind of shit. Like if you're in the fridge and you open up the fridge, there's a note from a roommate or somebody that says, clean the fridge. Like, dog, you opened the fridge, you saw that it was dirty.
Could have cleaned it himself.
But you decided to leave a note instead.
Yeah, not only did he decide to leave it, he wrote the note. He placed it in there where you would see it. He turned around, saw you were one room over, and he walked right past you without saying a word.
Carrying around anger.
Yeah.
Carrying around a huge bit of anger about not cleaning the fridge.
Yeah, and it's so simple to be like, hey, man, I cleaned the fridge last time. Think you could get it this time?
Exactly.
And that's an easy yes,
Yes.
But
or you could say, or if you're the other guy that doesn't like cleaning fridges, you could say, fuck off.
Yeah.
If you want. I don't know, but it's passive aggressive if you're in a roommate situation and you're leaving notes for your roommate and it's not healthy either, because I was thinking about that too. It's not healthy, dude.
No.
Because you're leaving all these notes. You're seeing this dude or female or whoever it is, right? And you're just angry.
Yeah.
And you're just like, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That motherfucker did not clean the fucking refrigerator last week.
It's possible. I'm just going to say this. It's possible you are reading some emotions and intentions into these notes that aren't necessarily
dude
there.
I just have a theory that if you just can't tell somebody like, hey,
'cause like some people are really bad at communicating, especially face to face, and so that is a type of note leaver where really that's just their best option for basic communication.
I get that,
but but with normal people, I'm not talking about autistic folks now. I'm talking about normal people. That's not their best option.
Right.
With normal people, that is a passive, that is an aggressive, that is kind of a fuck you.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah.
Like we were just hanging out and talking about sports or whatnot, and then you go and leave a note on the refrigerator. You can't just tell me.
Yeah.
Like we were laughing and joking, and you write a note.
Yeah.
It just boggles my mind.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Granted, I have not been the easiest guy to live with in my time of having roommates, and I get it. Sometimes needed a nudge or two, to clean something.
Me too. I remember the guy I lived with freshman year of college.
Right.
We were just randomly paired in the dorm together.
Right.
And at the end of the year, he came up to me like really nervous and hemmed and hawed, and then eventually said, "Listen, man, I don't want to live with you next year." And I was like, "Man, you could have just said that. There's nothing to be stressed out about. I know I'm not the best roommate.
Right.
We can still be friends. But yeah, one time I puked off the bed and didn't clean it up for a few hours. Like I finished sleeping that night and I didn't clean it up till after breakfast."
Oh, that must have pissed him off.
I'm sure it did.
Wait, did you have the beds in the same room?
Oh, they were bunk beds, man.
Oh, man. Were you on the top bed?
I was on the top one.
Oh, dude, that's fucking awful. I would have been pissed too.
I fucking drank a bottle of 99 oranges and, shit happens.
Shit does happen when you drink that much.
Now, looking back on it, yeah, it's fucking disgusting and terrible what I did. And no wonder I knew what kind of roommate I was.
Right.
Right. But if he had left some passive aggressive note on my pillow, like clean up the puke,
right?
that honestly, even though he would have every right to do, that would have pissed me off.
Would you have lost your shit on him?
I wouldn't have lost my shit on him, but that would have pissed me off.
Right.
And
he could have just say, clean your puke up.
It would piss me off so much more than him looking at me in the eye and saying, "Clean up your fucking puke. It's disgusting."
Yeah,
right?
I mean, I'd have more respect for somebody if they just came out like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, dude, I have been known in my past. It's not happening today. Let me clarify this: of peeing on the toilet and not cleaning up.
See, that's a crime, man.
Yeah. See, I have been guilty of it. Right. Guilty as charged, and I remember I during that time I don't think I ever had somebody leave a note, but I did have somebody say, "Hey, come into the bathroom," and they dragged me into the bathroom. Like, "You see all that fucking dry piss all over the toilet?" And I was like, "Yeah," and he's like, "It's not mine.
It's not mine. There's only two of us using this thing.
Fucking clean it." I'll tell you what, though, what that did is since that conversation, I've made sure the toilet's wiped out every time I'm done using it. Yeah. I'm just like, okay, dude, like I get that. But if he would have left a note about it on the toilet, that would have pissed me off.
That would, yeah.
I would have kept doing it more.
I'm totally with you. I get it, and I don't know why it works that way, but it does.
Right.
It just does. Somebody can look me in the eye and say something just blunt and straightforward, and even be a little bit mean about it.
Yeah.
And I'm okay.
And you're kind of like, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. Sorry.
Yeah. Exactly. But that note.
Yeah. The note, like,
there are situations where a note is acceptable, even a note like that.
Right.
And I'm going to lay out one that happened to me about a year ago.
Tell me about it.
So in the summertime, me and the wife, we go out camping with our travel trailer.
Yeah.
All the fucking time.
Yeah. You guys are like adventure seeker kayaker guys.
Yeah. People. And if it's going to be like less than a week between when we come back from one trip and head out on another trip, I won't bother putting the whole thing away. I'll just leave it parked on the street.
Right.
One time I left it there for a few weeks.
What's a few weeks?
It was like 3, maybe more than 3 weeks. And I come out one day and there's something on it. And I look and it's a note, and somebody had written, "Please put this away. City ordinances, you're only allowed to have it on the street for 72 hours before it can be towed." And I was like, well, they could have
knocked on the door.
They could have knocked on the door, but at the same time, they also could have had it towed.
Yeah. And they did.
Yeah. And whoever left the note obviously is one of the neighbors who doesn't know me really.
Right.
And you don't want to knock on a stranger's door, right?
And it sounds like it wasn't passive aggressive though. It was just like, please.
It still felt kind of like scolding and shitty.
Right.
But I took it, I chose to take it as a, hey, this is, like, we don't really know the people across the street.
Right. And we want to look out for them.
And so I don't need to, like, I'd just be like, yeah, you know what? I broke a rule. That's on me.
Right.
So I put the trailer away.
Right.
I haven't left it out for more than 3 days since then.
Yeah. It's one of those things where I'm just like I've worked in offices before, and when you work in offices, like notes are ridiculous.
Notes can be really stupid.
Like in your break room or whatever.
Yeah,
they're fucking ridiculous. He's like, "This is John's lunch. Don't eat John's lunch."
At the same time, you gotta because here's the thing. John probably wouldn't have left that note
if somebody didn't eat.
If somebody hadn't eaten his lunch at least once.
I was thinking about that.
Like, who the fuck goes into the fridge says, "Hey, that looks delicious. I'll have somebody else's lunch."
Back when I had TikTok, I was watching this guy who had this whole series, right, of this person that was eating his lunches in the office.
Yeah,
he was so pissed about it.
Yeah,
and you want to talk about a passive aggressive way to get your answer of who's eating your lunch?
Yeah.
He started making 2 lunches, right?
Yeah.
One that he'd leave at his desk.
Yeah.
For him.
Yeah.
And the other one he would put laxatives in.
Oh, there you go. I'd have gone with I would have gone with Epicac. That's just me. Yeah. But yeah, laxatives work too.
So he would sit there and he'd like, so I figure whoever starts shitting is the person that's been eating, because he was like, look, he even said in one of his videos, he's like, hey, look, I know it's a little passive aggressive, maybe a lot passive aggressive, but the people I work with, they're kind of assholes.
Yeah. And I think you're in a legal, I think morally you're okay. I think you're in a legal gray area.
Right.
Because you can poison your own food. I don't think there's a law against that, but if you know somebody else is going to eat your food, like, is it illegal to poison what somebody's going to steal if you know they're going to steal it?
And it turns out he had 3 suspects.
Yeah.
And it turned out it was not.
It was suspect number 2?
No, it wasn't any of the people he thought it was.
It wasn't?
No, it was the fucking janitor.
The janitor?
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he would come in and steal everybody, not just his lunch. He would eat, like, he would just eat people's shit that was left in the fridge after they left for the day.
Motherfucker. You know, in most offices I've worked in, the janitor gets paid better than most of the people there.
Yeah.
And he's fucking stealing their lunches?
Yeah.
God damn it.
And the other way he figured it out was because he saw the boss asked him to come into the office, and he came into the office and they had videotape of the guy eating his lunch and then proceeding to shit himself.
He had to clue it.
Yeah. That was probably one of the best video series I've ever seen on TikTok.
Yeah.
It was so good the way the guy did it. I don't have TikTok anymore, but that was one of the good ones.
Remember when Netflix was making crime documentaries?
Yeah.
Like they made Making a Murderer?
Yeah.
And you could do one of those, but with an office crime like that.
Yeah. Who's eating my lunch?
Yeah.
These are the victims. I never saw season 2 of that show.
I didn't either. It's one of those where if I don't find some catharsis, I'm not going to wait for a second season.
Yeah. I mean, that thing became big during the pandemic, right? That show?
It was before the pandemic.
Was it?
Oh, way before, yeah.
Yeah.
I think. And but the thing is, like, I watched it and I was really into it.
I was into it too.
But here's the thing, fucking 3 or 4 months later, however long it took for the second season to come out, I had fucking forgotten about it. And I'm
over it.
Yeah. And then Netflix is like, hey, the second season came out. And I'm like, yeah, so I'm going to pick this up halfway through again. I mean, come on, give me a break. They really should have done the whole thing all like one and done.
Yeah.
That's the way to do those.
That's the way to do those is one and done.
Yeah.
You can't do a second season on shit like that. Like, what other show did they do that on, Mr. Mark? The Tiger one. The Tiger King? Tiger King. I never watched it.
Yeah, people love that. Yeah. I watched the first episode and I was like, oh yeah, I can get into this one. And I do this all the time. I got distracted and didn't follow up.
Yeah, I do. I've done that a lot. Except recently I found a show that I really liked and I finished the whole thing and it was really fucking good.
What was it?
It was called Task, Task. It's on HBO Max. It has Mark Ruffalo in it, the Incredible Hulk.
Oh, and they're like going after drug cartel people?
Yeah.
Some shit like that?
It's a good show, man.
I'll check it out.
It's a good show. I watched all 7 episodes in like a week. It was so good.
That's good.
And the other one that I'm watching right now that's really good is called The Lowdown, and it has Ethan Hawke in it. All right. And that's really good too.
All right.
Those are the two that I've been kind of going back and forth with. Being that I just finished Task, I'm going to probably stick to The Lowdown.
Yeah. I just got caught up on The Witcher, and because season 4 is coming out in a few days.
But it's a different Witcher.
Yeah, Henry Cavill left.
Yeah.
And it's going to be Ian Hemsworth.
Yeah.
And
I don't know how he's going to pull that off.
I'm going to have trouble with it, but I'm going to give it a chance. And, The Witcher is enough about shit other than that one character that I'll probably still enjoy it. But it is going to be an adjustment for me.
I was talking to somebody about that show, and I remember them saying that even in the comics, The Witcher, the character, is different people.
There are comics?
Yeah, that's what it's based off of.
It's based off a game.
A game. Even in the game, The Witcher is different people.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never played the game.
Me neither.
So...
Crazy thing is I bought it once because it was hella cheap.
Right.
And I never even bothered to download it. I was like, $3.99? Fuck yeah. Hey, this'll be a great way to kill a week sometime.
This'll kill my brain cells.
Never fucking downloaded it. It's just there on my Steam account.
I lived with a guy once who played, I had a roommate once who played that game. What was it? When it was big, when it came out. And everybody was obsessed with it. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
There have been so many games.
I know, but it was an online game, and I can't remember.
World of Warcraft?
Yes.
That was huge.
Yes.
Yeah.
He would get off of work, and he would disappear into his room, and for like the next 8 hours.
Just be playing WoW.
Just be playing World of Warcraft. Yeah. Oh, he would leave the house to go play his Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay, yeah.
Once a week.
Yeah. No, I know dudes. I know 2 different dudes who have like standing World of Warcraft raids every Friday night.
Yeah, it's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What I wish I got into that I think is cool that people still do that are my age is Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that's made a real comeback in the last few years.
I know people that still play it.
I do too, and I've never done it, but I'd love to take a crack at it sometime.
No, that's not true. I tried once and I just never got into it.
Yeah.
I tried playing it once and I was just like, it's all right. It's all right. I wouldn't want to play 8 hours of Dungeons and Dragons, but anyway, I'm moving on to the next topic.
All right.
Because I got a couple.
All right.
I was thinking...
we don't have to shoehorn them all in.
No, we don't. I'm not shoehorning. Am I shoehorning?
Well, that was a very abrupt transition. I don't know if we had played out the previous topic.
Well, do we have any more to say about note-taking?
Well, not anymore. No, I mean, what's done is done. So move on to your next topic, by all means.
Okay, the holidays are coming up. It means you're going to be around people that you don't really know. Some long-lost family or whatever.
Yeah.
Stuck in an elevator with people you don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I've never been good at, dude?
What?
Small talk.
Me neither.
I don't... Like, if I'm in an elevator, I'm not going to be talking to a stranger. And I've always admired people that can do it.
I have the capacity to be good at small talk.
Right.
If I'm in the right state of mind.
Right.
And if I've prepared myself.
Right.
I can small talk like no one's business.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
It's a skill that I learned and I cultivated it.
Unless somebody comes at me with some small talk, like starts the conversation with me, I could kind of get into it. But if they're talking some shit that I don't like talking about, like getting their house redone or knocking out that third room in the house to make room for an office or a man's room or a man cave, like I don't fucking want to talk about that shit. I don't know anything about making a man cave in my house.
No, I know what you mean. The trick to that, when somebody starts making small talk about shit that you have fucking like nothing to contribute to, ask questions.
Yeah.
That's the trick to that one. It's just asking questions. But generally, most of the time, I'm not naturally inclined to small talk with anybody.
It's why I'm bad on a first date, right? Because I don't do small talk. I'm great on a second date.
Yeah.
Because I've already been comfortable enough.
Right.
And I can kind of come out of my shell a little bit.
Yeah.
But on that first date, dude, you gotta do the talking, woman. Like, you gotta get it out of me somehow. You gotta get me talking. Like,
yeah.
I can't, I've tried. Like, oh, where do you get your hair done? Like, I don't know. Like, what am I supposed to... Blind dates are weird, aren't they? Like,
I believe I'm so happy that I'm married and I'm not in the dating scene.
It's just hard, and especially because you're going to be going to like holiday parties and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to sit there and talk to people that you probably don't like,
or
you're probably not really like, you're not your acquaintances, if anything.
No, I recently was at a thing and I had allergies when I went.
Right.
Which turned out to be a combination of COVID and flu
Oh
simultaneous.
yeah, we got to talk about your COVID recently.
Well, we don't have to. It was a bummer. I'm glad I got the shots because otherwise that could have been way more uncomfortable.
Right.
But I flooded that room with virus.
Right.
But I had to do like small talk.
Oh yeah.
And I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't in the right space because my head was leaking and I felt a little just fuzzy minded.
Right.
Fortunately, there were cats there.
Yeah, cats make a good
a bunch of cats.
Cats make a good icebreaker.
They make a great icebreaker.
See, if there's something you have in common with somebody, like sports or whatever, you could get small talk out of that. But I don't want to talk about your fucking fantasy football league.
I don't either.
Because that shit, I tried that shit once, and I didn't watch football for like a year after. I'm a guy that loves football.
Yeah, I know you are. I couldn't give half a shit.
I played fantasy football 1 year, and I was not good. I did not have a good team. I did not know what I was doing, and by the middle of the year, I was so bummed out about it that I just stopped watching and I stopped setting my team.
Yeah,
and it left such a bad taste in my mouth that I was just like, I'm not playing fantasy football again. And I haven't since then. And it returned that I really started watching football again, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about your fucking how you manage 5 fantasy. Who has time to manage 5 fantasy football teams? And why is the better question.
Yeah. Some people, and because they have nothing else to do.
I have a guy there's a buddy at work. There's a guy I work with who's right now, he's in 6 fantasy football leagues.
That's a lot.
I'm like, dude, and he has 3 kids and a wife.
That poor woman.
I'm like, dude, how do you have time for your family? He's like, oh, it's just on the phone, and I just do it when I'm at work. I set my teams, and I just do it like that.
His poor employer.
Well, he works with me, so
okay.
There's enough downtime where you could do something.
Yeah,
like
that's fair enough.
So, but it's just funny. It's like, dude, 6? Like when I played, I could only handle 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like 6. The one that gets me that whoever plays it, I have mad respect for, is fucking fantasy baseball.
Yeah, man. That's like heavy fucking math game.
It's heavy math and it's every day.
Oh, yeah, because baseball,
they
play, 130 games a season?
Yeah, 160.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I remember being a baseball fan.
Yeah.
And it was a lot.
This year I got back into baseball. Because they sped up the game somehow, and I really got back into it this year. I was happy that I watched a bunch of games that I did.
I've thought about getting back into it. And if I'm somewhere and there's a game on TV,
right,
I might sit down and watch it.
Yeah. See, like this is small talk. What we're doing right now, people.
Yes. If there's a game on TV, I might sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
But there is just even when I'm actively, even like when I say, hey, I want to get back into baseball.
Yeah.
Like I'll be at home. I will do anything but check out baseball.
See, I just put it on in the background. Like if I'm doing something else, I figured out. I figured out that's how I enjoy baseball. Is I put it on in the background while I'm doing laundry or putting laundry away or some shit like that. And I'm like, okay, I could get into the game like this. And it worked for me.
Good for you. I tried that. I got bored. And one thing that I really love is the announcers for the Giants that I grew up with.
Yeah.
The guys on the radio.
Yeah.
And I think one of them's different and the other one sounds noticeably older.
Yeah.
And it's just not the same.
Yeah, I could see that. Mine was like that with the A's, because back when the A's were good, the announcers were good. And now we tried watching a couple of A's games this year, and I just couldn't get into it. And so I watched most of the Giants games. But then the A's are in Sacramento, and it's a whole other thing that they're going to Vegas.
Are the A's going to Vegas?
Yeah.
God damn, man.
Yeah.
Oakland's just losing its shirt.
Yeah, Oakland lost the Warriors, the Raiders, and
the A's.
And the A's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bummer for Oakland.
Bummer for Oakland.
Good for Las Vegas.
Great for Las Vegas.
And then you have the whole gambling basketball thing that just happened.
Yeah, I heard about that.
You heard about that?
Fucking people getting arrested and shit? Yeah.
It's crazy deep. It's like they've arrested like 20 people
for
betting on stuff.
Dude, every decade or so, there's a big one of these fucking sports fixing.
And most of them are in basketball.
No, I mean, just as often they're in football, baseball, anything.
But I mean, basketball is the bigger ones because I remember like back in the late 80s or maybe it was the early 90s, there was the whole coke epidemic when people were doing a lot of coke.
No, people still do a lot of coke.
I know they do, but it was like fashionable. You know what I mean? Like everyday people, your doctor did coke. You know what I mean? Like that kind of shit.
I do know what you mean. Yeah.
There's a big coke epidemic in basketball during like late 80s. And there's even a team. What team was it? I can't remember what team, but there was a team and that their starting five got busted in a drug ring.
All right.
Like the whole team got busted in a drug ring. I can't remember what team it was. It was a late 80s team. I want to say they weren't a very good team. So
I promise it doesn't matter this conversation.
I know it doesn't matter. I was blanking on it. But anyway, yeah, so small talk. We could have done more with that, but whatever.
That's basically all this podcast is.
Yeah, it's just a small talk.
This is a small talk
podcast.
Yeah. Next time you go on a date, just envision my face on the lady's body, right? That'll make it easier for you.
Then I want to, have some fun time with her later.
Yeah, well, this just for breaking the ice. Then for fun time, you imagine her face.
Yeah.
Or I guess you don't have to imagine it. It'll just be there.
Yeah. Petty crimes. I don't know why that just popped in my head.
Petty crime.
Petty crimes.
We're talking purse snatching?
No, not purse snatching. I'm talking like, they're not like, you're not going to call the cops if they happen. You know what I mean? Like somebody that leaves the garbage cans out for a few more days than they need to be.
I've been that guy.
Yeah.
Continue.
Or like they don't use their blinker when they turn. It's not like illegal, but it's still a crime.
Yeah, that's just a moving violation.
Yeah.
And everybody is guilty from time to time of just neglecting to use the blinker.
I'm guilty.
Me too. And the crazy thing is like especially when I'm at work.
Right.
But even if I'm just driving myself, it bugs me when people don't use their blinker.
Right.
But about a month ago, I was driving out in West County and I make a turn and I didn't use my blinker because it was like this three-way intersection where two highways meet.
Right.
And it's just a smooth fucking right.
Right.
And so I didn't use my blinker and it was early in the morning, there's still fog and mist everywhere. And some guy who was stopped at the intersection facing me, I heard him yell at his window, "Use your fucking blinker, asshole." and I thought to myself, God damn it. If I was in my work truck right now and I was in his place, I probably would be yelling the same fucking thing.
Right.
There's something about it, man.
Yeah, something about it that just pisses you off.
Yeah.
And it's illegal. It's like,
it is illegal.
Little petty crimes like that people do all the time that I don't know if they realize they're petty crimes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, that's not technically a criminal offense. It's just a moving violation.
Yeah, it's still annoying though.
It is. And illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could get a ticket for leaving your garbage cans out for too long.
You can.
So that's not good.
Yeah.
So put your fucking garbage cans away.
A couple of times I've overloaded my garbage cans.
Uh-huh.
And the garbage guy left a note. And I'm like, that motherfucker. But he's just doing his job.
Was it passive aggressive?
It felt that way, but it was just a standard note that he's got a whole book of these things.
Right.
They're sticky on one side. He takes them off. He just slaps it on the fucking thing.
It wasn't you filled your garbage can too far, fucker.
No, I have a similar book of notes in my postal truck, except it says, something was blocking your mailbox.
Yeah.
So I couldn't put shit in there.
Your dog was scaring me, so I couldn't put your mail in there.
Yeah.
Have you had to run from dogs yet?
Once.
Only
once have I been in a position where I was genuinely like, there's nothing between me and an angry dog.
Right.
That was uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And but then the person came running out and grabbed the dog and brought him inside. And I had every right to just get back in my truck and drive away. But I'm the goddamn mailman, and I will deliver the mail. So
rain or shine, dog or no dog.
Yeah. So I sprinted to his box. I put his shit in there, and I went back to the truck.
This goes to another topic I was thinking about talking about today too. Is minor inconveniences that ruin your day. Yeah. Inconveniences. I said that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Minor things, dude. Like, since we're talking about people that don't use their blinker when they turn and leaving their garbage cans out. My thing is that I do is I fucking lose my wallet all the time.
Yeah.
Dude, there was one day a couple weeks ago where I spent literally an hour and a half looking for my wallet. I went to my car, went through my room, everywhere, dude. I could not find my wallet. I called the place that I last was at, thinking I might have left it there because I got some gas before I came home. They were like, no, your wallet's not here, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, I'm like, fuck, all right, I got to forget about this. I have all my stuff downloaded on my phone, so I'll be okay. If I get pulled over, I have my ID and everything. It's okay. It'll turn up when it turns up. So I'm doing my laundry. I'm going through my pants pockets because I always do. I go to one pair of pants at the bottom of the basket.
And there it is.
Tap on the back. There's my wallet.
There it is.
But dude, it is such dude, I got so annoyed, and it was such an inconvenience that I was just like, I spent an hour and a half of my day looking for my wallet.
That I used to spend. It was either wallet, phone, or keys.
Keys is another one.
I would spend on average 30. This is an average. Some days it wouldn't be a problem. Other days it would consume hours of my day looking for this shit.
I had another incident happen a couple months ago.
Yeah,
where I was looking for my keys.
Yeah,
like looking everywhere.
Yeah,
for my keys because I had to go to work. It was like early in the morning, and I was looking for my keys. I was trying to be quiet about it. I couldn't find my keys. Trying to be quiet about it. I give out. I'm like, dude, I'm going to have to call in sick because I can't find my fucking keys. This is ridiculous. I got like a half an hour to get to work. I'm giving up, right? I'm sitting at the steps. I'm about ready to call my boss. I look over to the left on the top of the TV stand in the living room. And I see these keys sitting up there.
Yeah.
And like, I wonder if those are mine. Mind you, I've spent an hour and a half already this morning.
Yeah.
In that morning looking for my keys.
Yeah.
I go over to him, and sure enough, there's my keys.
Nice.
It's just little inconveniences in your life, man, that just sometimes you're just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Last year for Christmas, Kira got me AirTags.
Right.
So there's one in my wallet. There's one on my keys. And then I've got my Apple Watch, which can set them off. And I've got my phone, which can set them off.
But have you still lost them? That's the question.
Well, here's the thing. If I have my watch or my phone, I will lose them, but then I can find them real fast.
That's good. That makes it a lot easier.
And it's usually first thing in the morning, I pop my watch on and I don't take it off again until at night when I take it off and put it on the charger. So that's the thing that has saved me.
That's good to have.
Yeah.
AirTags.
I've
heard some gnarly stories about AirTags.
What kind of gnarly stories?
Like people put them in other people's gas tanks to follow them and shit.
Oh yeah, no, you can definitely use that technology for nefarious ends.
Yeah.
That said, I use it to keep track of my wallet and my keys, and it works really well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we're about 30 minutes in, 35. I think that's a good episode. I think it's good to call it right there.
You know what? Something I'm really grateful about?
What's that?
Is probably to me, other than not being poisoned, the biggest benefit of not being a smoker anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Is that was 2 extra things every day that I could and would lose. Pack of cigarettes and lighter.
Especially in the morning. You're like, I need that smoke.
Right.
I need that morning cigarette. God, I'm so glad I don't have to go through that anymore.
Yeah. The only thing worse than having a lighter and no cigarettes is having cigarettes and no lighter.
Yeah.
And it fucking every goddamn day.
Yeah.
That had gotten to the point where I just littered packs of cigarettes and lighters anywhere I might be.
Yeah, I remember there's some mornings where I'd go into the kitchen and light the cigarette off the stove and run outside to smoke.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm so glad I don't do that anymore.
Yeah, me too.
Anyway, that's going to do it for our episode. Hey, if you listened all the way through, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
If you're still here at the end of the episode, you're a rock star.
We call you a primo membro.
Yes, and if you want to leave us a voicemail, you can on our website.
Yeah.
Anyway. Until now, what did we learn today? What did we learn? We learned that small talk is okay.
Yeah. Questions are helpful. And
don't leave passive-aggressive notes.
Yeah. Also, if you do leave a note, it's incredible how much a please takes the bite out of it.
Yes, and a thank you.
Yeah, a please and a thank you really helps.
Yes. Anyway, that's going to do it for us. Until next time, America.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be an asshole.